Hey everyone, welcome to Sport Bike Menace and welcome to my mess. So we're doing exhaust wrapping. So I'm wrapping the exhaust. It's not finished, I gotta cut off the ends. And then once I attach it to here, then I can finish it up with the, oh no, sorry, wrong one. This one. Once I attach it to that, I can finish up wrapping that end piece right there. But I did 3 of them already. Now, I'm telling you guys right now, I am not a professional. This is just letting you guys know how much of a pain in the butt to do these things. Not being a professional and not having the right tools or the right location to do this. So, I painted my exhaust. Reason why is because eventually, wrapping your exhaust will damage your exhaust. Imagine if this keeps getting wet every single day. It's going to corrode your exhaust. On top of that, let's say I did a crappy job and all the heat is staying in one location. It's going to end up cracking your exhaust. So this is heat treated paint, spray paint, which I'm not a fan of the company, but at this point it is what it is. I made a video about it, and which company to stay away from is, I think it's VHT. Don't quote me on that until I post the video up. But yeah, so I got this to do and this one to do, and then I'm done. And then tomorrow I'm gonna put the exhaust back on, hopefully, because my O-rings for my spools or flanges, whatever you call them, burnt out. So anyways, I'm basically doing a how-to video, but at the same time it's not a how-to video because I am not a professional. What I'm doing is to show you guys how difficult it is. If you guys want to tell me, oh, you're doing a crappy job, I'm not a professional. It's my first time doing it. So cut me some slack. And if you guys are interested in doing this is up to you. Now, the biggest problem is, again, is that it's, you know, the back part comes out. So what you got to do is, if I can find my scissors. So you grab this end, cut it off. Make sure you grab some scissors that are really better than what I got. So as you can see, it's like that. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold it over so it doesn't keep coming apart. Then find which end you're going to do. So we're starting on this end right here. Now I'm starting behind this part right here because it's a spring that goes on there. And again, it'll be easier to leave that blank and then grab it with the other side or the other tube. It's gonna be kind of hard to show this on camera because again, I don't got the right location for it. You wanna make sure that it's really tight. Give it one lap over at the same location. Now again, I'm gonna try not to make this video too long because for one, it's gonna get boring. And this stuff is very difficult to work with. How you call it? It doesn't play well with others. So you wanna make sure you wrap it really tight because you don't want it loose. So since I got one wrap across, now we're gonna start moving down. You want to try to make it as even as possible. So like if you did a half a turn, you got to keep doing a half a turn across. Now, like I said, this is not going to come out perfect, but as long as you're happy with what you got, then that works. Now, I'm doing this because it's burning my fairings, and my fairings are plastic. And I don't want to keep damaging my fairings. This is why I went to this extreme. Plus, it gives it some look, you know, it changes the color. So that's why I decided to do this too. But yeah, just keep going around in circles. Now again, if you guys see something that I'm doing wrong, again, I'm not a professional. If I'm doing it wrong, then that just means you don't do it. Then you do it differently. Now I did wet the the wrap in water so it's easier to work with. That's what I saw on YouTube, and it is true. It's easier to work with wet than dry. I don't know, I'm sorry that I'm not getting this in camera, but just want to keep going in circles. Now you might have to go back and then re-figure out why you're getting the gap. Now again, I'm not saying that this job is easy. This is just to prove how much of a pain in the butt to do this. So if you wanted to do it, that's all your choice. Is there any performance benefits for it? Maybe, depends on if you're running turbos, you're running like a heavy modded engine and it gets really hot in the exhaust, then yeah, it can be beneficial. But since we're running like stock stuff, it's not really beneficial. If anything, we're adding weight to the bike, so we can call we're losing seconds on the racetrack. And this stuff gets tangled up and it gets annoying. But yeah, just make sure you keep going tight around. I'm sorry guys if I keep going out of camera, it's just hard to stretch out. Now if you want, you can cut ahead because it keeps getting tangled up. So I'll give myself enough room, so I just cut it. Because it's gonna take too long for me to keep fighting this, because look, you can see it's just tangled up. So I untangle it, it makes my job much easier. So what's difficult about this exhaust, so there's these springs holders that are going to grab onto the spring. So I'm just barely lapping it, so at least the spring can still catch onto it. So at the top, you want to give it a full lap. And make sure that it's tight. Because we're gonna cut this off and then we're going to overlay it so it doesn't keep on coming apart. So then just this extra piece, just fold it over because it's going to keep coming apart. Now I got these clips, it came with the package with the wrap. I just clip it right in the middle. And again, if you feel that it's coming loose, just make sure you tighten it up. Now these clips can be a pain to a point where you might have to like get it started ahead of time. And since my hands are wet, they're gonna be sliding everywhere. Now before I give it complete tie down, I gotta make sure that it's good. And right now it's not. I gotta refix that. Sorry, I'm not in camera. So other than me fixing some of these hairs up, I'll cut some of those hairs off. And then that's done. But again, to give you guys a look. Now again, am I a professional? No. But it'll do what I needed for it to do. That's the point. But all of them are done, other than me just cutting up some ends, fixing that up. So you get a look. Some of them came out better than the other one. But again, I'm not here to make things look perfect. I still got this piece to do, and once that piece is done, we'll come back and you can see how I did it. For now, I'm going to sign off and we'll come back and I'll show you what I did, because I still got to put all these together, and then like I said, I'll finish up wrapping them. So we'll be right back. Hey guys, we're back about a week and a half later, but it's finally done. I was waiting for the exhaust O-rings. Now it ain't a pretty job, but at least you guys get to learn from my mistakes and say you guys ain't gonna do it. It was a pain. It ain't perfect and it ain't beautiful. It got dirty from the anti-seize. But at this point, I got too far to give up, and I'm gonna get it done. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep this for until I decide to take it off again. But yeah. The way I did it was I started from back here. I stopped there. I continued here, went all the way up, finished here, tied that up, then started back here, and finished it up there. Again, guys, it ain't pretty. I mean, it ain't expensive to do this. In total, I think I paid 50 bucks for 2 wraps of the, I think it's 50 times 2, which is 2 inches, width, and 50 inches long. But yeah, guys, we'll come back. It'll be on the bike already. I'm hoping it is already on the bike. Today, I'm hoping I'm done. And I'll show you how it looks like on the bike and when I turn it on. We'll be right back. Hey guys, we're back with the bike. The headers and the exhaust on the bike. Bad news. I'm gonna take it off. All that work and money just to do this, and it's garbage. You see it changing colors? It's supposed to be red, changing white. And I don't really like, I'm afraid of it damaging my exhaust. And my exhaust is worth more than that wrap and the time that I put into it. So you can see more over here. So that's how it looks like. So now I gotta tear it all apart. I'm gonna see if I can tear it apart while it's on the bike. And I do have paint underneath this. Hopefully it didn't get damaged, even though I damaged it while wrapping it up. But yeah, if this is something you guys want to do, I'm gonna say like this, I feel bad for you guys. I cut my fingers up. I got cut up from the metal straps, and this is fiber, so it has like you get stabbed with needles, with like glass needles. But anyways, Guys, this was a bad idea. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ride safe, stay safe. See you on the next.